Following on from the last video, the hydraulic motor failed and I fit a backup manual pump. The propeller bushing is badly worn, so this is what I did. It's a new propeller hub. So got a rubber bushing in there. Anyone doesn't know, these things have rubber bushings in them, and the reason is if you get a rope caught around the propeller, it will not destroy your sail drive. It takes some of the shock of it out. That's the idea anyway. And I've had a few things caught around my propeller, like weed and bags and ropes. Not from my boat, from other boats. And anyway, it's worn out, so I have to replace it. So I've got a scuba tank and I'm going to go and put it on. This was yesterday's panic session when this one's down next to the engine and it wasn't in use. It was probably used for the previous engine as a raw water inlet. And I was pulling this hose here and I just ripped the whole thing off the boat. It really wasn't very strong. And it was a failure waiting to happen. And anyway, I had to jump over the side quickly with a bung and bung the hole up. Not that much water got into the boat, which was good. I was quick. And then I went and got a new skin fitting and a new seacock. I got the help of a diver, and he went down there and pulled it out quickly, well, what was left of it, and put the new one in, and then I fixed it on the inside, and it is not leaking one drop of water. I can't believe it. I've got some paper towels there. They're dry as, so the whole thing was a super success. I used Stickerflex as a sealant, and now I've got a strong one. So I'm sorting out my water backup. I've decided to get jerry cans. They're the way to go, in the way that you can take them ashore and fill them if there's no water at a jetty. And also the most important reason about having the jerry cans there is it's a backup for my water tank, and I've only got one water tank. It's aluminium. If anything happened to it, it ruptured or leaked, I wouldn't have any water. So these will be handy in that way that they're portable. I decided to put them right next to the keel. It's 80 kilos when they're full, so it's a bit of weight, and it'll be down low. Rather than put them up on deck and tie them onto the rails like most people do, I think this is a better option for me. 40 by 4.5 millimeter aluminium. I bent it all in one piece from measurements. It's designed so it can be removed easily.
Will adds recommendations into your playlist to show you new sounds, or you can make music a shared experience when you post it.
So this is how I engineered it, if you call it engineering. Anyway, it's how it's constructed. And I made these U-brackets up here. These are all bolted together. It goes around like that. It's actually really solid. Very solid. You could probably stand on it, but I wouldn't. So out of all of them, this one here is probably the tightest one. Takes a bit to get it in. This one here comes out okay. This one here is perfect. This one here is perfect. With the way it looks, I will not win any interior design awards. Carbon filter to make the water taste a lot better. Get all the chlorine and rubbish out of it. Not too bad. Got suction line in there, it's pure fresh water from the rain. And the watermaker's down there. Sit down there. And I've got a few valves to direct it towards the tank or to out here, and then I've got a fuse. Small watermaker, this one, tiny. It's a little bit noisy, but I think once you put the covers over it and the cushions. Very light winds today. Only like 6 or 7 knots of wind. Just heading out to try out the watermaker. It's going down here. Running on salt water. Put the little lift pump in there. Not sure if that was necessary because I found out that there was a piece of wood stuck in the seacock in the inlet, so that's why the water wasn't coming in. Anyway, I put it in, see how it goes. And making some water. It's probably a bit high. 900. Acid wash. Taking off membrane housing. Okay. Looks pretty good. Get this one. Okay, I'm doing the acid treatment. I've got this on, but it's leaking. But I've got a bowl there, collecting the water, and then I'll swap it over for this bowl. Not too much. It's leaking. I don't know how, but it's just this joint here. It's not that good. O-ring or something there is no good. But anyway, I'll get it to work this time. It's already started. I don't think I'll do the acid one because I don't want it to be leaking inside the boat. Okay, this is the membrane. It's the part used to put the acid through, the alkaline solution. So I'm going to put it back together, and next time I take it out to sea, hopefully it's doing better than 950 parts. Terrible. I'm gonna cry. So this is the hydraulic pump, 12 volt motor down here. That's what failed, and apparently it was a couple of wires that have melted inside. It got too hot. So I've done a few things. I've put a fan up here, so when I'm lifting and lowering I use a fan. I've also got a blower, so there's 2 ways of cooling it. And also I lift it only a little bit, go out, do some work on deck, tidy up, lift it a bit more, spread it over about half an hour so it doesn't get too hot. I don't want it to fail again. So what I've done is I made a backup, and here it is. It's a manual pump. I got this from China. It cost a fortune to send it here. I was about to connect it all up and I realized they sent me the wrong one. It's for a single acting cylinder, which only means it goes one way, the cylinder, and I need it to go 2 ways because I don't want to be swapping hoses, hydraulic hoses over. That would be messy. So I told them, and they came back pretty quickly and said, yeah, we made a mistake, and this is the solution. We'll send you out a part. And they've sent me out this part. I need to take it off, put the pump on here and reconnect it all, and then this will be a double acting, so I'll be able to lift and lower it manually. 2 3-way valves to swap from electric to manual pump. Swapping the parts on the pump turned into an ordeal and wouldn't work, and to get it going took a couple of months. I'll spare you the details. This is the keel going down with the electric motor. And this is it all the way down. So this is 2 3-way valves, and then I've got the hoses coming over the top to the pump here. So I'm switching it from electric pump to manual pump, Now it's set on manual pump, and I'll see how many pumps and how long it takes to lift it up. I think the manual pump only pushes 4.5 cc's per stroke, so it was easy to push each stroke, but took way too long and too many strokes to lift the keel up about 1.7 meters. It is a backup in case the electric pump fails. In the next video, I get a captain's job to deliver a boat from Tonga to Fiji. Until then, happy sailing.